Hello, precious people. I am trying to go live today. I am Jacqueline Parks, and this is my studio. And let's hope it's not going to cut out again. It just like dropped and was like done. So we'll see what happens. But I don't even know if it is live. Let me see if it's doing anything. I don't know. Oh, I do see me. Let's see if I can hear me. Let's hope it's not going to cut out again. It's just like, all right. Let's see what we can do today. Because I'm just going to paint this thing quick. I got a class today in Robertsdale. We're going to be doing a sea turtle. So if you wanted to sign up for that, it's still spots available. Go on coastalmakers.com and you can see that. And hopefully this is not going to be one of those videos where everything is like, you can't see it. So we're going to try the overhead, see if we can transition to that. Looks like it is lagging really bad, y'all. So bear with me. This is all that I can do with what I got. I don't know if it's this location because my studio might just not be the best for doing live videos because they said the tower over here is very congested. They tried switching my Wi-Fi to a different tower and it still is doing this. So it could be the Wi-Fi that's not working real great with this. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. So we'll see what happens, okay? All we can do is just keep praying that things can go. All right, so last time we tried to paint this was with my friend Janice, and we tried very hard to paint this together. And her and I did a great video, but the Wi-Fi cut out, or the computer, or the OBS, whatever it was. So something was not good. Okay, and so now we're gonna try something. I'm gonna try and paint this again so you guys can see it. And I'm just doing a really quick sketch. All right, so this is our little thing. And I'm just doing really quick because this is only going to take 10 minutes, y'all. It's not going to take a long time to do. You might be like, oh, your little lines are so wonky. It's all right. I'm just trying to get them down so that I can get an idea of where I want things. Erasing is always an option. And I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to get it to look kind of what I want it to look like. So it's okay if it's not perfect. I do not have my picture because normally I use my phone and I'm trying to use my phone to see what's going on. So I could be trying something. Let me see. But I'm actually, I think I remember last week it started lagging really bad at the beginning, but then it ended up working pretty good after. So we're gonna try and do this, okay? We're gonna try. You know what? Maybe I'll make the sky a little, or the sky a little higher up. And this can be down here. Maybe like that. So see, it's always good to do light pencil work because you won't have to worry about erasing hard lines. That's the case. So now I got this, and I got like a little hill with some grass. And some more, and some grass down here. And little footsteps going to the ocean. And some shadows and some more grass. So that's all you have to really do. So that's good enough for what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna wet my paper at the top. Remember, we're gonna try and do this in 20 minutes because I need to be out of here by 11. It's already 10:39, which makes me so angry. I would have probably already been halfway through with this. It makes me a little upset that I'm having such difficulty, but that's okay. Because it just shows you don't have to go slow in order to get good results, right? You can go fast. Actually, it's probably preferable if you go fast. Okay, so now I got some blues in there. We'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna mix up a kind of sand color here. Get some more water in there. Get some more brown in there. Now you could spray this all ahead of time if you wanted to. All right, so we're gonna just go where I think this beach is. And because all that is gonna be behind that, it's okay if I go like that. And I'm not worried about going towards the corners. I'm good with this. So that is looking pretty good right there. I could do a little bit of lifting. That's pretty much how I want the beach to look. And let's see. I don't have my little heat tool next to me, but that's okay. We're just gonna go in with some green now. I'm gonna put some green in some spots here, some spots here. And right now it's really kind of bleeding in with the beach stuff, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see what else I can do here. I want that darker blue for the ocean. Let's put some water in some of these. I may have to go back to doing my studio stuff at my house because this is not working like I thought it would. All right, so that's the background right there. Now we're going to preserve a little bit of white right there. See that? And it is a little wet up here. That's why it's kind of bleeding up there. I'm going to add a little green to my blue. So it's going to be a little more blue, green, closer to the water. I mean, closer to the beach. See that? So see, these first washes are great. We really enjoy just getting those down. We don't need them to be fancy. Now I might put a couple little footsteps like that. Also the shadows for this might be a good time to do that because it likes to blend and be kind of cool like that. So now it's kind of the waiting game to let this kind of dry. I'm going to switch sizes brushes because I want to get some, I think a little bit of darker clouds, a little bit darker. Now I'm rinsing my brush completely, it's clean, and I'm going to blend that into the clouds. See how I'm doing that? So you might be like, oh, it looks so ugly. You know, you just need to blend a little bit. It's going to be okay. Just keep blending. I like that. That looks a little more, looks a little better, I think. Um, Definitely need to add some dark blues into that ocean. No, I like to have these kind of, they're still really wet, so it's kind of nice. See how that's kind of looking really pretty. And I didn't really do too much yet. I'm just kind of going really fast with all this. And I just think it looks really pretty. That looks pretty. I'll let that do its thing for a little bit. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes you get a weird bleeds. Weird bleeds in there. It's all right. Lift them up. But it's really kind of about patience here. That's what the key is. And I know we're saying we can paint this in 20 minutes or less, and I'm still planning to do that. I'm going to mix up some of this green, a little bit of yellow. I'm going to add some of this, but it's still really wet. So it's definitely going to need to dry. And I like splattering some things. It's splatter. I got some on there. I didn't mean to. So now I want to mix in a little bit of this Payne's Gray into my green. See what happens. Get those shadows in there. And it's all still kind of blending, right? Still really wet. Everything on here is still really wet. May go back in and do a little bit more definition on the top of the clouds with my blue. See how that's just defining the top of those clouds a little bit more. So if you didn't like how it was looking, you can do that. But that looks kind of pretty. I like that. That looks more like some fluffy clouds. Maybe they're a little gray. Might have a little storm. But it looks good. I think that looks good. So far, so good, right? Might add some more blues, darker blues further out. If you're not good with straight lines, you can tape that. I think that looks okay. Now I need to mix up a nice thick consistency of a brown color. Nice and thick. So you gotta put your brush deep in there. Deep, deep, deep. And then let's see what happens. Put this post. It's still really wet in some spots, but that's okay. I do have those pencil lines in there, but it is very wet still in there. And I want it to kind of dry, but It may or may not dry. And I'm going to put some wispies in here. I need my heat tool. It's not plugged in, which is unfortunate. I'm going to make that a little darker right next to the water. See that? I want to have that kind of looking like it's a little wetter over there. You can blob some water right here. Maybe bring no paper towels. I've just been having some issues, y'all. Some issues. So I may just delete this whole thing. I don't even know. It's starting to look kind of weird. I need my heat tool and I don't have it. In fact, I grab it. All right, I grabbed it. Let's see. Probably not. I'm gonna keep that moving. I don't like that balloon right there. That's a little better. See what happens when you dry it. It's so much better. It's pretty good, I guess. I had to blow dry that thing. It's so wet still. But I think we're gonna be done. I am frustrated and gotta get ready for my class today. So, but that's kind of how it looks. 20 minutes of struggling. Y'all just pray for me because this is a learning curve, I guess, for me to figure out how to get the Wi-Fi to work over here because I don't know. I got Verizon internet at this house, at this studio, and it works at my house fine, but here it is very high traffic on the tower. So I'm right next to a Target, right next to, you know, a bunch of restaurants. I think that's the biggest problem is that it just can't handle, that tower cannot handle streaming from my house. It doesn't give me the power. It gives someone else the power probably. So anyways, but this is a 20-minute painting from a frustrated artist. Anyways, hope y'all have a blessed day. Oh, scripture. I don't know what scripture. It's like trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. I don't know if this is my path. Maybe my path should be like record a video and then upload it. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to be going instead of going live stream. Anyways, hope you guys have a blessed day. I love you and I pray for you. See you next time.